In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to fix the issue with Adobe Acrobat either not responding or just not working correctly. Now, this is a fairly straightforward one to fix. You would just need to go through each of these steps to find the solution that works for you. So the very first thing we're going to do is actually launch Adobe Acrobat from the Start menu here. And once you've launched up the application, then we need to come over to Menu from the top left-hand side here. And the first thing we're going to do is come down to Help, and then we're just going to press this Check for Updates button to ensure we're running the latest version of Adobe Acrobat. And then once you've ensured you're running the latest version, we can close out of this window. And we want to come back to Menu from the top left here. Inside of Preferences, and you need to come down to Security Enhanced in this left-hand tab. And the first thing we're going to do is uncheck this box where it says Enable Protected Mode at Startup. So make sure this is left unchecked. And then we can just press yes to continue. And also inside of here, we just want to make sure protected view is set to off. And then we can come all the way down to the bottom and select OK to save our changes. And then you'll need to restart the application to check if that's fixed the issue. Now, if that's still not working, the next thing you need to do is head back over to your Start menu. And we're going to search for Adobe Acrobat, and we just need to right click on the application here and come into Open File Location. Now once you've found Adobe Acrobat from this list, we simply need to right click it and come into Properties, and then we're going to come over to this Compatibility tab from the top here, and you just need to make sure Disable Full Screen Optimizations is ticked, and also Run this program as Administrator is ticked. And then press Apply and OK to save your changes. Then you can head out of this window, and the next thing we're going to do is head to the Start menu and search for Settings, and then come over to the Settings tab here. Now from the left, come over to Apps, and inside of Installed Apps, you need to find Adobe Acrobat from this list of applications, which should be somewhere at the top. And then we can select these three little dots to the right of it and come into Modify. Then just press Next to continue to the next page. And we're going to use this repair option here, and then press Next, and then just press Update here, and then just give this a few seconds to complete. And this is just going to ensure that none of our files are corrupt or missing. And once we finish with that, we can just press on Finish and close out of this window. And the next thing we need to do is head over to our File Explorer, and we need to come over to our PC and inside of the C drive. Then head over to Program Files folder. Inside of Adobe, inside of Acrobat DC, come inside of this Acrobat folder, and then scroll down to find this folder here that's labeled plug_ins3d, and you need to come inside of here, and we're just going to select everything from this list, and we're going to right click and select the trash icon to delete it. Then we can head out of this window and come back over to the Start menu and search for Run, and tap on this Run icon. Inside of here, you need to type in App Data and hit Enter. Come inside of Local, inside of the Adobe folder, inside of Acrobat DC, and you'll have a folder called Cache, which we need to come inside of. And you can also delete everything inside of here by pressing Ctrl A on your keyboard to select everything. And then we can just right click and press this trash icon. Then head out of this window, and we can try relaunching the application to see if that's now fixed the issue. Otherwise, the very last thing that I'd recommend is heading back over to the Start menu and searching for Settings, and come over to the Settings tab. Then come back over to Apps from the left-hand side here. Come inside of Installed Apps, and we're just going to completely uninstall the application from our computer by selecting these three little dots next to Adobe Acrobat and pressing Uninstall. Then you can press the Uninstall button. Now this should only take a few seconds to uninstall, and once that's completely gone from your computer, what you'll need to do is you'll need to head over to your Start menu and search for Windows Store, and then just head over to the Microsoft Store hit and come over to Apps from the left hand side, and at the top here we can just search for Acrobat, and then you should see this top search result here, Adobe Acrobat Readout, and we're just going to click on this. And we can press the Install button to reinstall it. And that's it guys. By following all of these steps, that should fix any issues you're having inside of Adobe Acrobat. If this video did help you, then please drop a like and subscribe. Until next time.